Davis.
Hello and welcome again to Motor Week 89. We're glad to have you with us. If you haven't seen one of these lately, it's a Cadillac Allante, the division's flagship. When the car was first introduced, we said it was a good effort, but we wondered if it could really compete with the successful Mercedes-Benz 560 SL. That was 2 years ago. In that time, Allante sales have not exactly driven Mercedes-Benz out of business. Also in that time, Cadillac has figured out a few ways to make the 89 Allante more appealing. Its Pininfarina Italian-built body has stayed the same. Low, wide, and muscular looking as ever, the Allante's new appeal comes mostly in ways you can feel but can't really see. The biggest change is under the hood. Cadillac has increased Allante horsepower by 17%. The total now stands at 200 even. The enlarged 4.5-liter V8 has a host of new equipment, ranging from exhaust headers to larger fuel injectors. The Allante's 4-speed automatic transmission has also been upgraded, with reinforced gears and clutches and a more aggressive final drive ratio. The suspension has its upgrades, too. Tires and wheels are larger 16 inches, and damping is now speed-dependent. Shock absorbers adjust automatically, depending on the speed of the car. Cadillac has also tailored the rest of the suspension to match the new shocks and tires. Subtle changes continue. While the 58-pound hardtop works the same as before, and not without a little help from a friend, the soft top has been modified. It attaches as usual, but now has new lifting springs and self-folding fabric. Overall, ease of operation is much improved. Inside, there's new, softer Cogolo leather to cover the 10-way adjustable Recaro power seats. Cadillac has also specified softer materials for the instrument panel, dash, and door panels. The steering wheel, as before, both telescopes and tilts. Other new interior items include GM's passkey anti-theft system, a feature that lowers the windows automatically with one touch of a button, and a new central locking system. If hardware means improvement to you, the Allante is a better car. But we believe in supporting our assertions with numbers. Here they are. Our 89 Allante went from 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds. That's 1.5 seconds quicker than the last Allante we tested. The quarter mile took 16.4 at 83. Our previous test Allante needed almost a full second more to cover the same distance. The Allante steering wheel complains with some characteristic front-drive torque steer, but not as much as we expected. Even so, it's good to say the Allante at last accelerates convincingly for its class. Stopping is more than convincing. As before, the Allante has Bosch 3 anti-lock brakes. They were excellent when the car was first introduced, and they're excellent now. Our 89 Allante used only 120 feet of asphalt on average to stop from 60 miles per hour, a very good number. If there's one thing we don't like, it's the way the Allante's rear end pitches up on hard stops, but that trait doesn't hurt stability. As for improvements in ride and handling, we have several seat of the driving suit impressions. Here's our first one. The Allante feels a lot more sure of itself than it used to. Those new speed-sensitive adjustable shock absorbers are the main reason why. Before, wallow and roll was moderate by American luxury car standards. Now it's modest by European luxury car standards. We were also impressed with the Allante's new variable assist steering. It has a firm, positive feel and is very precise at speed. As for ride, the Allante is deceiving. The car seems firm, as Cadillacs go, but it has plenty of wheel travel and resilience to swallow large bumps without complaint. The Cadillac Allante is EPA rated at 15 city, 23 highway. Our car managed 19 in typical driving. Reasonable fuel economy is an unexpected virtue for a heavy car with 200 horsepower. We're not as pleased about the Allante's price. With gas guzzler tax, it's gone up to $57,183. That's a hunk of change. You could argue that the Italian coachwork and paint make this Cadillac as good as any European car. But there are things to remind us otherwise, like the hood release lever that came off when we pulled it. Our car also had more interior nuisance noises than we'd accept. The Allante is greatly improved. With sales lagging at half what Cadillac had projected for 1988, the company had to do something to make the car more attractive to buyers. But we can think of one simple change that would make the Allante 10 times more popular than it is: a more realistic price.